Hello and warm welcome to you back to my channel, Dr.Sirisha's Management Lectures. In this specific video, we'll try to understand the preparations one need to do before setting their career goals. In the previous videos, we have understood what exactly is the meaning of a career goal, what are the short-term career goals, long-term career goals and all those things. So, now we'll try to understand that before setting career goals, everybody needs to go through a certain preparation process. We cannot just like that wake up one morning and set a career goal for oneself. Okay, that is not going to be the right way. We'll try to understand what the right way is and what are the preparations we need to do for ourselves before we come to a conclusion that yes, this is going to be my profession or this is going to be my career or a career goal. Okay, because I told you in the previous videos also, every average person spends around 19,000 work hours of his or her life working for the career goal or for the profession that they have chosen for themselves. Okay, it's not a joke. So we cannot just like that jump to a conclusion and set something as our career goal. We need to go through a certain process. We need to try to understand things first. We need to try to understand ourselves first before setting a career goal. Okay, see here, before you set your SMART goals, you need to figure out what exactly are your interests, what are your passions, what are you good at, what do you love to do, what is that gives you that motivation to wake up every morning and go out to work. Because we find so many people who are qualified at something, who do something and who really love to do something totally different. So, if there is no mind and body and soul alignment, if you do not love what you choose to do, you cannot really give your best. That is, there is no controversy in that. There is no second opinion in that. If you love what you do, automatically you give your best. So, as a first thing, of course, it's a privilege. These days, everybody cannot be so privileged to really do what they love to do. Okay, but still, as a preparation process, you have to, really go through this process and ask yourself these questions so that you can really find out what true personality you are, what do you really love to do, okay, what your interests are, what your passions are, and what your best skills are. That is also very, very important. We are all good at something and we may not be so good at many things. But when you really figure out what your best skill is, what you really are good at, you can try to develop a career, build a career on your best skills. Someone may be very good at communicating, someone may be very good at technical stuff, someone may be very creative. Okay, so if they find out their best skills, they can actually try to focus and try to build a career on their best skills so that they can give their best to themselves, to the organization later, of course. Okay, and what do you love to do, what your values are. Okay, your career should also align with your personal set of values, what your values are, what you stand up for. Okay, I personally do not like anything that hurts other people or other animals. Okay, and if I choose some career in that particular field, I can never be happy. Okay, so what your personal values are and what your career choice is, what your personality is, all these things should be figured out, and at best you have to align all these things in a line so that you can choose your career at the best possible way. Okay, and for that, to find answers to these questions, what you can really do is, maybe you can meet with a counselor, maybe at your college level, or someone like a mentor from outside your college, or from your, if you're already a professional, from your professional life, someone who really is knowledgeable, who can really guide you, who can show you paths, who can analyze situations, who know you personally. If that is there, that is the best possible thing. If that counselor of the, or that mentor, if he or she knows you personally, and if she can guide you with your career, then that is the best combination. Okay, because sometimes others can see certain things in a way which we personally may miss out. So that way, meeting with a mentor or a counselor, or someone with genuine interest in you and your career and in your personal life, may really help you. Okay, and review your work achievements. If you are already into some job or into some career, you can always review your work achievements or your work life in general. Like, for example, what impact is that work has on you? Are you feeling comfortable with the current field of work? Or what exact tasks are you feeling comfortable doing? Or what you are not feeling comfortable doing? Right? What is that gives satisfaction to you in your particular job, which maybe if you are in right now? Or what makes you dissatisfied? So if you analyze those, work achievements or work life, your current work life, maybe you will have certain idea of what your personality is and who you really are, and what kind of work can really help you in, being a satisfied person. What you are really good at, what you are not, what are your strong areas where you can perform well with your heart and soul. Okay, and what are your weak points which you maybe you like to avoid, or you don't like doing things at all? Or maybe what are those areas which you think you need some additional skills or additional, learning, so that you can improve? All these things, if you genuinely, truly analyze your work life, then you will come up with certain understanding of who you are really, and what you are good at, and what your likes are, what your interests are, what your passions are, and what your best skills are. Okay, based on this analysis, you can determine whether you like a cubicle life or a cubicle job, or on the field job where you like to go out into the market or into the field and talk to people, meet with them, communicate with them. Or you want a home office to be set up. Is that the kind of work that you enjoy? Or you want to be your own boss? You don't feel comfortable working under someone's guidance or under someone's leadership. You want to be on your own, right? Or whether you like a profession that directly helps other people. There are certain professions like, for example, doctors, right? Or teaching. These are certain professions where we can directly help other human beings. Is that what you are comfortable in? Or is that what you like or don't like? It can be anything. Okay. Or your best and worst outcomes. What kind of a job or what kind of a task brings the best in you? Or what kind of a situation brings out the worst in you? That is also very, very important. It is not always the positive side. We are not just a bundle of positives. We are both, like, right? We may feel comfortable doing something, we may feel totally uncomfortable doing something. We have to understand that also, the dark side of it also. Okay, and you can always look out for areas for improvement. What do you think, or what do you have to do to improve your skills, or to help you better perform things? So all this analysis, all this preparations you need to do, or you need to at least think in your head. If you really put it down on a paper, that will be more useful. You can literally have some notes on yourself, what you are, what you actually are, and what are you good at, and what is the right kind of field that you can really excel in future for around 30-35 years for of your life. Okay, so all these things, like all this exercise really helps you find out the fields you can excel. Okay, now what you can choose a field. If you do all this exercise, all these preparations, you can come out with an understanding of a list of fields, at least a few fields which you think you are comfortable spending a lot of your life, a big major part of your life. Okay, I hope you understood this video. Thank you.